So, what we have here is a Demir Reenact the Crime deck. It's built around this card, and we're going to be discarding cards to meet its clause. It's exile target non-land card in a graveyard that was put there from anywhere this turn. Copy it. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. 4 mana, instant speed, triple blue, which is kind of hard to meet when you have 4 other copies of the card with Beseech the Mirror, which is pretty perfect for a good 4 mana card to be copied. But we have a Reenact the Crime deck that's either trying to reenact Breach the Multiverse over and over and over. Well, 4 times if you actually use Reenact the Crime, because it'll exile it. Or we use Conspiracy Unraveler, which we're already milling a lot when we cast Breach the Multiverse, so we can just kind of keep going. Trax is in here because it's just one of the best reanimation targets as well. Virtue Persistence, Removal Spell, good to reanimate if they counter it or if we discard it. The big thing about Reenact the Crime with Conspiracy Unraveler and Breach the Multiverse is we don't want to exile every single one of our Breach Multiverses with all of our Reenact the Crimes. So we have Repository Scab, a forgotten common, that lets you exploit it, which is actually important in this case. Like, we could run Ardent Elementalist to 4 mana in red, 2-1 that does the same thing, but doesn't exploit to do it. You want to exploit the Scab to itself to get its ability of returning an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. So you want to Breach, well, you have Conspiracy Unraveler out, you want to cast Breach, you want to get back the Scab from your graveyard, and whatever you want from their graveyard. You're going to mill them out, so it doesn't really matter. And then with the Conspiracy Unraveler out, you can exploit the Scab, get back the Breach, cast it for free with this, get this back. It's a loop until they're dead. Or you're out of cards in your graveyard, which, if you're really unlucky, you'll get there. It's never going to happen, really. We have a suite of discard outlets. We have Modern Age to get you there pretty quickly in the first few turns. The only downside of this one is that on turn 4, when you have 4 mana, this doesn't discard. So it doesn't perfectly set up your thing, but what it does set up pretty well is you can sacrifice this, and also Collector's Vault, which is the other one. 2 mana, draw, discard, create a treasure. This can ramp you into it a little bit. Also discard outlet. But the good thing is these are all enchantments or tokens for Beseech the Mirror, which you want to sacrifice a token or an enchantment or an artifact to bargain. Same with Kaito. Kaito is a good discard outlet, but also the 1/1 he makes is another token. So these are all Beseech the Mirror synergies. And the person who made this deck, I Scoop, is in the chat. I got his deck from a Discord we're both in, but I named it something that I thought was pretty good. I Reenact. Tribute to him and the card. So we're going to get into this. We're not going to play with the sideboard, but this is a pretty well thought out sideboard. Jinkataxis for the big control ones. Toxtro for all the little creature decks. Needle for, I forget what he mentioned it was for. I think it's mostly for Cauldron, trying to exile your graveyard. So, and the miserly copy of Terrortide, very important, because you can beseech for it. So really, you have 5 copies of Terrortide against any of the Boros decks. And with how much you're looting, you're likely going to have enough to kill any board. And sometimes you can kill a board while keeping your Atraxa alive, which is nice. You can kind of sculpt your graveyard a little bit with Conspiracy Unraveler. It's a great deck, and we're going to take it into the ranked queue. I am in halfway through Platinum, I believe, still. Reenact. Got Reenact, and I can't cast on turn 2. We'll see. Don't you dare be a duress. Come on. Okay, good. Whew. Okay, I can cast Collector's Vault on turn 2. That's nice. Now I just gotta draw into the boom booms, as they say. The big cards. Let's start digging through this deck. Oh, they have a Edict or
There's no secret I can't uncover.
a Bitter Triumph. Bitter Triumph. Okay, taking 3. Because they know that their life total doesn't matter as much as their cards in their hand. It's pretty fair. Tenacious D, or Underdog. So I can play a Surveil land here. I think I'd rather play a Modern Age at this point. I need to dig. I need to really dig. I don't think that these... Well, I'll ditch one of the Surveil lands. These really help dig. Like, playing a Surveil land feels like drawing a card. Like, it's insane how good these things are. Creature of the Schism. Let's ditch the Pain land. Ooh, there's a Breach. Oh, we did it. We're discarding the Breach of the Multiverse. I'm recasting the Breach of the Multiverse. There we go. We got it to work, everyone. So far. We'll grab a Gix. Oh, a Concede. Yeah, it's pretty fair. What we would have gotten, I think I saw the right card in there, which is the Conspiracy Unraveler. We would have gotten back Conspiracy Unraveler, cast it again with Reenact because of all of the everything. Okay. Now this, depending what we draw, this is probably going to be a turn 3 Modern Age. So I can discard and cast. Bargain, yeah. I think we found it. That might be too slow against what my opponent's doing, but turn 4 is when this deck goes off, so... Guess we'll see. We'll see what we surveil, too. If we have to surveil 2 turns in a row, we gotta get one more land, and we need to just live. Just living, you know, that's probably a good idea. Against an opponent who is really thinking about their hand. Do I want to keep this? I am planning on putting this to YouTube. I did a stream last week, forgot to click the Twitch option to not be on YouTube. And yeah, so to keep the VOD, I mean, so I couldn't post the VOD on YouTube because I didn't take my own, you know, I didn't record my own thing. Oh, we've got Nerd Strong and his wife, and then my wife in the chat, and I'm the streamer, so got a whole conglomerate of nerds here. It's good stuff. Question is, though, if your husband's nerdy, or your partner is nerdy, we'll make it less gender specific. If your partner is nerdy, does that make you a nerd by association, or you just become a nerd? That's my question. So, yeah, I do like rectangles. They're a nice shape, you know, very aesthetically pleasing, the rectangle. I mean, in Commander and most formats, my goal is to make as many game objects in rectangles as possible. We'll just see if my opponent's even here. I'll just put the Strax in the bin. I don't need it in my hand. We'll see if my opponent's even here. Not, you're just gonna hear me ramble about how much I love my wife. How she's awesome. She bought me a cup. That's good to drink from. Supports me when I'm able to, when I ask to stream. I'm not a nerd, I'm a degenerate. Aren't we all? The answer is no, but aren't we all? Well, this is I hope this is very engaging for you all, that, you know, my opponent's not here. I can't control that, so I'm not going to get mad at it. And this will just be the second win of the night, actually, I guess. But it is a pretty sweet cup. There's like a little pop-up anime shop in our mall, and I was browsing through it. I'm like, I didn't really see anything I liked. I was trying to look for something for my birthday, and then my wife went there and found it. So I was like, hey, you know, I appreciate it. Also got a really cool Zelda wallet. I love Legend of Zelda. Had it since I was a kid. It's kind of weird that it says Link's Awakening on it. It should just have the original Zelda thing, but the designers probably didn't do that. Even though it's like mostly Minish Cap. I like it though. It's got all the major games on there, so. Ooh, we got a level up. Doesn't really do much, but it's nice. Alrighty. We've got some losses under our belt, but also some wins. Granted, one of those wins was, not very good. Oh, this is a good hand. On the draw is a little unfortunate. Against a blue deck is also a little unfortunate, but we'll see if they're... Oh, okay, they're blue-white. This could be lots of fun. We'll see. We'll see if it happens. Sorry, internet having issues? Is anyone else having issues with the stream? This hand does look really promising. I'm honestly not even gonna just jam this Kaido into open mana. I'm gonna wait one turn. Oh, they're just gonna Field to Ruin me? Oh, they don't know that I'm not Esper. This is perfect. I love this. There was some stuttering? Okay. Well, I hope that the stream is a little better. I did... My microphone is a pretty cheap microphone. Like, the plug always almost comes undone. So... See, I'm gonna... Because we're against control deck, I'm gonna play it a little slower. I'm gonna cast... Actually, I might just cast Collector's Vault. I'm gonna cast something now, because this is in the Memory Deluge turn. We want to set them off with that if we can. Or, they can do it, but they won't get the value. They don't even have it. That's good. Technically, last turn could have been the Quick Study turn nowadays. They don't always play... it's good. They don't always play... Memory Deluge, but not everyone plays Quick Study either. Okay. The fun thing about Reenact the Crime is we can go for it instant speed. So I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do it right now.
You started this.
I'll do it at the end of their turn.
I'm going to. Let your blade do the talking.
Wait, I'm coming undone. Did you see my Linkin Park shirt? Is that why? I feel like I recognize those lyrics. I've listened to Linkin Park my entire life, and my brain is like, I don't know what lyrics those are. For some reason. Oh, they tapped out. They tapped out. Wait, are they gonna mill me? Oh, thank you.
I know where to find all the answers.
I don't even need to loot, do I? Let's see, I have 8 in the graveyard. I'll have enough. I don't even need to loot. I can just... They did all the work for me. Thank you, opponent. I have another Reenact the Crime. Oh, this is beautiful. Wake me up before you combo. Just need to know that it's not a non-bo. Wake me up before you combo. Hope I'm still alive when I die. Wake me up before you combo. Cause you just found a cure for insomnia. If you don't know that song, that's MTG Remy did a version of Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. It's my favorite thing ever. Hello, Jace mill deck. Time to get milled. Oh, I whiffed? Wait, I can mill them more with Jace. This is great. Whee!
A minor setback.
Let's keep it going, opponent.
And your entire mind.
Nope, don't need your graveyard. I only need my own graveyard. Let's exile 11 mana value for collecting evidence. I know that song always gets stuck in my head, and it's amazing because it's hilarious. What's the funniest part? I got a Jace minus... Oh, I was going to Jace minus 3 you. It'd be so good feeling drawing 3 cards and letting you die. Oh well. The combo. That's the combo. Okay, we start off this one with Surveil Land turn 1 into... Oh, these lands are so good. Double Collector's Vault. I think I'm keeping this simply because it's likely that we will just loot into what we need. Thran Portal, Epicure. This is probably the Invoke deck. I don't think we need another Kaito. Glad I've been enjoying the deck. Yeah, I have really been enjoying this deck. Are they missing land drops? Nope. Oh, I got Joe. So that's probably out of lands, I would guess, or at least out of white lands. Novice Inspector. Okay. Hoping for a copy of any of my Terror Tides or something. So that'd be good. 100 strong, you're making a video in it too? Yeah. This deck deserves a lot of attention because it's just perfect, honestly. Drawing Chorus, Recruiter. Okay, so my draw is going to be a little slow, but they also may not have the land they need. They didn't have a land last turn, so if they draw the land, then they can do things. They likely have like a... Probably don't have a Gleeful Demolition. They would have cast that last turn. I'm just going to play a tap land and see how it goes. Because this turn I can Collector's Vault. If I draw into either my Terror Tides or my... They think I have like a Fairy Mastermind or something. I don't know. Another Knight Errant. But yeah, this turn I'm gonna ramp, and that means next turn if I draw into any of my Reenact the Crimes, I can do it. I'm just gonna discard a land here. More land. Start off with the Collector's Vault. We're not really getting what we need here. Especially if they hit a land. I think we're dead, right? Are we dead on board? 1, 2, 3, 8, 11? We're not dead on board, but we are getting close. I think in this turn I need a Kaito, make a creature, just to block and survive and make sure I survive in case if they draw the land, then I'm dead otherwise. So. Well, they drew a tap land. That's very good for me. It gets me one more turn. Try and loot into what I need. Yeah, I'm blocking. I mean, Convoke doesn't really play like... That's a good card to get. Convoke doesn't really play any like instant speed pump spells or anything. Underground River doesn't help.
Is a juicy secret.
I might just not get it here. Nope. I'm just gonna see if it was on top of my deck. That's all I want to see. Yeah, reinforcements. I know I'm dead, don't worry. I just want to see if it was my next card. The answer is no. I was not going to get there. Okay. That's fine. Sometimes you just don't have it. Oh, this hand is really close. These three are the cards I'm looking for. And this card could be good if we're not facing up against mono green sleeves. I have a Surveil land. I'm going to keep it. This is a risky keep, I will say. Esper land so far. Yes, we have something to loot. We're good. Bat. That's bad. Well, if they don't take Terror Tide, I can at least clear the bat. But if they don't take any of these, then I can combo. Of course, they could have another bat, which would not be very fun. But we don't have a lot of removal in this deck. We have Virtue of Persistence, Terror Tide. Oh, they took the Terror Tide. They probably have another one, which is a little sad, but that's okay. Play the Vault. Hopefully draw out of this bad situation. I really haven't drawn many of the virtues, so that's a thing. Well, they have their own virtue. It's pretty good here. They have like Raffine. Well, if they tap out of their blue at all, I'll be very happy. But I doubt they will, because they know my hand. Yep, they have No More Lies or something here. Just going to discard my extra copy of Breach the Multiverse. I drew the Virtue of Persistence. I don't even know if I need to cast it, really. Like, do I need to kill this bat? They probably have an Emperor in hand. Do they want to cast this turn? Yep.
I hope you're ready to lose.
I hope they don't know
Let your
the combo,
blade do
honestly.
the talking.
I want to do end of their turn, but I'm just going to breach.
I have got new moves to teach you.
I'm hoping they cast this Virtue of Loyalty. Wedding announcement. Oh, they could still have no more lies. There's currently no stick, but I think they have it. I'm just gonna do it anyway. This is just the best time I have to do it. Oh, they have no more lies. I think they have it in hand. Make disappear. Okay. I'm surprised they run make disappear. I guess if they're running wedding announcement and stuff, it makes a lot more sense. I'm gonna kill the bat now. I'm gonna play the tap land. Get anything in the bin for the Terror Tide to be able to kill stuff. For nerd stuff, me and my wife and I, we play games together. She plays Magic sometimes, not as into it as I am, but we also play games, like other games together. Like we bought for the Switch this game called Blank or Blanc. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say it. It's like a deer and a fox adventuring together, basically, and it was a lot of fun so far. Seems like a relatively simple game, like simple puzzle game. We've played It Takes Two, which is a harrowing experience. Yeah, it's. Oh, okay, I need to get a lot of stuff in the graveyard for that. Yeah, it was a good game. It's just a very difficult game to play because of the horrific things you have to do to an elephant toy. Darksleep Shores in the bin. I still gotta do it. We still gotta do it. Because Beseech the Mirror is so powerful. I don't like the fact that Repository Scav's in my hand, but that's okay. Let's Beseech the Mirror. Let's bargain it. Yeah, I've got just enough. No, doesn't actually do anything, does it? Oh well. This is something. Well, I can collect evidence for this guy. I have to exile 1, 2, 3. I get this back to my hand. I have to exile himself to do it, but I think I'm still going to do it. I wish this Terror Tide was in my graveyard now. It's okay. I have to do this, sadly. I don't have the combo, but I do get an Atraxa, and I get... I'm going to go with... Okay, Denick. They have Denick. That's really bad. The Denick does beat the combo. Atraxa finds Virtue, Atraxa... Breach. Yes! Okay, we made it. I actually didn't think we'd be able to find Breach again, but... Find Breach. We already have one exile, so we can't mill them out. But it was good enough. We stole their Atraxa. I was probably going to steal, honestly, a Bat next. Or probably Rafine, actually, but... That was going to be enough. Yeah, I didn't want to exile the Scab, but I just had to. Also, I kept this hand without looking at it very much, but this is why I kept the hand. We just need to draw a discard outlet. And we've kind of really just got everything we want. Against, oh look, we drew a discard outlet. I'm going to wait a turn, though. I'm going to say hello to my opponent. Hello, we're playing blue-black. Don't cast spells, I'll counter them. Oh, dang it. The bat. See, if they knew the combo, they probably just take Breach? Or Raveler? They took the discard outlet. Okay. Well, they were hoping I wasn't going to draw another one. I did, though. Probably going to have a removal spell for this 1/1.
I got someone on the inside who can help.
We'll see. Don't have another bat, please. Oh, I love Thai
Now
food.
this is a juicy secret.
Let's see. I need to do Breach this turn, because I just don't have the mana value to do Unraveler. I'll just reenact the crime. Oh, I can't even cast Beseech the Mirror. Anyway, reenact the crime. Yep. Turn 4, Breach the Multiverse. Please. Oh, in the chat they're talking about Thai food. We love Thai food in my house. I have... We did it. We did it. I think because since we ranked up, that means we're on a winning record here. I think I'm gonna play one more, and then I want to switch gears to something else. I got a duplicate. Yeah, I pulled a lot of these guys. This guy's got nothing in standard, sadly. They're talking about Thai food. My father went on a church mission to Thailand and learned how to cook Thai food there and speak Thai and stuff. But so I've had Thai food my entire life, and like I'll get a 7 or an 8 sometimes, usually a 7 from the local Thai restaurant, and it's like hot, and I love it. Vault. Think about a mulligan. Try to find a reenact. What do you know? We'll put back the duplicate Kaito. I can eat spicy ramen. I mean, spicy ramen's like respectable, I would say. It's not like the spiciest thing in the world, but it's, you know, for American mouths and sensibilities, it's like that's a normal like big spice, you could say. Boros land, House Inspector, Boros Convoke. Okay. Kinda wish I had that Terror Tide back. I'm gonna set up my draw. You know, I kinda need this untapped land, so we'll do that. Yep, I mean, spicy ramen and Thai food are both Asian based, that's true. Boros did not miss a land drop. They also don't have anything right now. So let's go Kaito.
No
The actual spicy ones. Even had 2 hot stir fry ones. I think I'm going to just draw and discard. I don't need this for Fiend's Tower.
I know something you don't know.
Yeah, I think I want to keep this Clutcher's Vault in case they find a way to kill Kaito. Sometimes this kind of deck runs Lightning Helix or something. Yeah, Gochujang. I've been putting Gochujang on like breakfast burritos, basically. Like, I just make a burrito with tortillas, egg, meat, or I use a meat substitute. I'm not actually vegan, but like a vegan channel I follow has a really good meat substitute like recipe, and it's just like mushrooms and beans, and it's fantastic, honestly. I was about to discard a useless card again. Let's discard a Troxa this time. Let's not make the same mistake as last time. I will reenact the crime. What do you say, Boros? To me drawing 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 4, 5. Now I get to discard a permanent into the graveyard. This is great for Terror Tide. Religious Call is a good card, but Terror Tide is kind of a better one. I mean, they could still kill me. I'm not vegetarian. No, I like meat. It's just sometimes meat is expensive, and mushrooms and beans are less expensive. Okay, we got a recruiter. I have an Atraxa. I think they're just always dead here. I mean, I'm not going to do the math because I can't stop it, but I'm going to kill the recruiter because it's the biggest one without the buffs. game? I'm not dead, opponent, if that's what you thought. I'm not dead.
Now
Discard another
this is a
Collector's
juicy
Vault. They might think they have me here, but I'm gonna give them all -3, -3. Boom. I'm gonna attack first, so I get more life. Yeah, I think that this is a pretty dead Boros deck right here. I like that they're still fighting though, and this is what I do. Like, I might have my board swept. They might have an Atraxa. I keep fighting because I just like playing Magic, even if I'm back against the wall, kind of thing. Mirex is a good one. Okay, now they give up. Okay. I mean, I respect a Boros deck who like has a spine. I also respect one who knows that two attacks from Atraxa means that you're not going to kill me. So, all right, yeah, I think as let's go to a review of this deck. You guys won't be able to see it, I think, but I'm going to pull up my untapped stats because I use that as a deck tracker. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, take forever to load. So, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. And I went... No, sorry. I think 2 of those were from before. I don't know anymore. We did 8 games. Looks like... No, wait. 10 games. 6 and 4. 60% win rate out of 10 games. I think that's pretty good. I think this deck has a lot of potential. I mean, like... Let's just look at the cards. The cards are so synergistic. Like, the fact that all of our discard outlets create tokens for Beseech, which are just more copies of Reenact. The fact that we have, 14 big booms to reanimate. We have an infinite combo in here. We have, well, not infinite, but we have a mill you out combo in here. And we have enough lands that you never feel like you're actually... Like, we were only short on lands 1 game. And that was because we needed the 5th land, which is like... sometimes you just don't draw your 5th land, and that's okay. But I think this deck was fantastic. The Rafine's Towers are the only ones I'm, like, not so sure about. You definitely want more dual lands. Because you have triple pips on 2 4-drops. And that's just... really hard to build around. I think the importance is on the islands because of, it's the main color of the deck, I would say, and also Reenact is the main card. Beseech is the backup plan. But you could just, like, play the gain lands against, like, going up against all of the Boros decks, all the mono red. You could play the creature land to protect against those times where you just need 1 more turn, you just need a blocker. But, I don't know. This is kind of a flex land spot. If this deck survives the next, like, I don't think we're gonna get any bannings for this between this and the next set. But like, if we get another set of dual lands in the next set and they're better, probably just goes right in here. Like, just play as many dual lands as you can that actually have utility. Like, these can enter untapped. This one, Surveils, is untapped. So these can cycle, which is important. I've never cycled them yet because there's only 2 of them. I usually just play them early, but. Yeah, this is a fantastic deck. Thank you again to OKS Scoop. Hope best of luck on the tournament on Sunday.